What's going on, everybody? Hopefully everybody's doing well. Mercy. Hi, mamita. Hi, baby dear. I'm gonna, the farther I go back, the more I can like go down. You know what I mean? So they'll be able to see her. Baby dear, what do you really do? Hold on. Baby dear, what do you really do? Alright, hold on a minute. What's up, y'all? Can y'all see good or no? Blurry? Alright, give me 1 minute. Let me try to figure something out, please. Titan, shut up, man. Webcam. Let me see. Tight, stop. Still blurry.
You may have to switch to the regular.
Yeah, I have on a different camera, so that's what it might be. Let me try one thing real quick, y'all. And sorry for this. Let me just try switching to the webcam. Just give it a couple seconds.
I bet that's what they see.
And well, yeah. Is it still blurry though? I think it might be because of hold up. Let me see something. All right, we back. Is we back on?
No. Oh, yes, yeah.
Okay.
It is blurry.
Okay. What do you see?
Here. That.
Okay. Let me try one thing now. What's up with you, dog? Let me see one thing, and then if it's not this, then we might just be having bad connection day. Tighten the rain and stop.
Hey.
It's snowing out here where we're at, so it might just be one of those days. Natalie, well, welcome. Yeah, all right, let me see if that helps it. It might just be bad tonight, y'all. Yes, Mercy's the baby's name. Sorry about this, y'all. Absolutely, Tommy D.
Maybe switch because I feel like it's worse now with that camera.
You think?
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait. Is that what they see?
No, that's not what they see, though. It's just the Wi-Fi, I think, today.
Well, out.
I think it's bad. Just the Wi-Fi, I think. Today.
Oh, it's not that bad.
Oh, that's good. It's bad. You know what it was? I just closed the program for my laser. I know that uses a lot of the Wi-Fi. Shut up, man. What's up with you? Huh? Oh my God, he's driving me. Listen, he loves being outside, and he's going nuts with all the snow, and and it's snowing. Yeah. It's coming down out. Well, it was. It's not really anymore, but it's snowing out here, so he's going a little nuts. But all right, Marlita, Shanna, Dorota, look at this one. What's up with you? What's up with you? Huh? She sees herself on there. Look. Lauren, how you doing, Lauren? Deb, Tamika, Dorota, Lauren, Mandy, Vicky Vic, Melissa, Reno, what's up, brother? Talking with Tommy D, how you doing? Lauren, Rachel cut her hair. No. Oh, thank you. I'm sorry she's gonna be hyped.
What?
She says you look beautiful tonight.
Oh, thank you.
You hear? Angela, what's up to Scotland? Ibrahim, how you doing, brother?
She's like holding on.
She's acting up to. She wants some screen time. Look at her. You see her over there?
Put that one up. That camera. That's so
Mercy.
Mercy is funny.
Yeah, she's trying to get my chain. That's what she's doing. I don't know why, but she got a thing for this.
And ripping my earrings out and pulling my hair. Yep. And
I'm good, Kurt. I'm good, brother. How you? Latina, how you doing? Pamela, good citizen.
We thought she'd be sleeping, but she took a late nap, so she's not going to sleep.
Hello, right Tracy. Yeah, she's not. Jimmy, thank you, Jimmy. Thank you very much, brother. Appreciate you. Peachy, what's up? Major's sleeping.
Yeah, he's been sleeping. Smurf. He's about at 8:30.
What's up? Yeah, Major's, he's knocked out. We'll see him in the morning. How old are we? I'm 40. Rachel's 42.
I am not. I'm 35.
Rachel's 35, and Mercy is 8 months. Taylor, what's up, Taylor? How you doing, sister? I noticed you. Look at her. Hoodies. There's a website that you could buy hoodies. Or if you want, you can message me on Instagram or email me. Let me see, Rose. I just seen a question from Rose. Does it bother you? Does it bother me to see others get high? No. It doesn't bother me. You, Rachel?
Sometimes. It depends what kind of mood I'm in, to be honest. Sometimes it doesn't, and then sometimes I'm going through something and it might bother me.
Yeah, so. It don't bother me though. It does the opposite. Like, it turns me off. You know what I mean? It sort of disgusts me a little bit because I'd be like, let me see. You work for Teen Challenge? Okay, where at, Michael or Matthew? Where at?
Connecticut. Teen Challenge, Connecticut.
Where at? Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah.
That's good to know. Now, do you guys provide transportation, or is that something that
that they would have to get? Yeah, that's a good question.
If you could just let us know, and maybe email Frank with your information.
I'm gonna put my email up here real quick. Hold up 1 second here. I'm gonna put my email up here. So if anybody would like to email to buy any hoodies or with any information as far as treatment goes, You can email right here. And those are our Instagrams. Matter of fact, let me put our Instagrams up here too.
Mercy.
Hey.
Hey, Honda Mommy. How are you? I saw
How you doing, Honda Mommy?
Jessica, Lauren. How are you guys? Mandy.
One second, y'all.
Girl.
It's been a little while since I've been on here like this.
Look, this is what should be done. See? Oh my God.
How you spell your Instagram?
It's my name with two L's.
And then just rising. Okay.
I just put my middle initial because there was another person that had my name.
That didn't do
Maybe
it.
I have the first since
Yeah.
first.
I don't know.
Yeah,
what I'm doing
Mercy.
here,
She's
all right.
so crazy.
Sorry. Look at her.
And you know she had some carbs for dinner, so
Hi, baby
turns into
dear.
sugar, and now she's ready to go.
She's ready to rock. She's definitely ready to rock.
Look at her hair; it looks so funny.
I'll put my email up here one more time. Anybody that want to order any merch, you could do it through the email. There's also a website, you know.
I just want to show everybody what
Okay.
if she'll do it.
Jessica, what's up, Jessica?
Ask her for a
Deb,
kiss.
she's happy. She is that.
Watch, she's
Besito.
been doing this.
Mama, give me a kiss. Besito, besito.
Ah, so nice.
Besito, besito, besito. Besito.
Oh, she's
I'll take it. How long, Jameer? I've been sober about 4.5 years. September, I have 4. She gave me a nice little kiss too. Yeah, she gave me a nice kiss.
She's so
I wonder why this person is asking this. They're asking me about if I have a contract with Nat Geo. I hope they're not. Listen, I had.
Oh, because of that document. Yeah.
Yep. All right. So anyway. Let me go up here. Absolutely, Tommy. Let me know. Just let me know, brother. We can make it happen. You guys come through the shop, get a haircut. We could definitely do an interview. Just let me know, brother. See somebody else ask.
Oh, Heaven's on here.
Where you see her?
I just saw people saying Heaven.
What's up, Heaven? Yeah, I see it over there. How you doing, sister?
Major sleeping. His bed. He has school tomorrow, so his bedtime's like 8:30.
See. So, National Geographic. Oh, okay.
What?
That's National Geographic stole some shit off my channel. So National Geographic went to my YouTube channel and downloaded one of my videos and flipped it up a little bit and put it on a documentary they're working on. So, yeah. Hopefully I got a check coming from them, you know, because you can't do that stuff. That's the same thing at, National Geographic. That's the same thing as me taking somebody's music and putting it on my stuff. So, you know, I'm going to make them pay. I'm going to let them run the checkup, though. I'm going to let that video do what it has to do, and then they're going to pay. Best believe, you know. I seen the video, to be honest, Lauren. I was just cruising through YouTube one day, and I looked, and I was like, what? Yeah, it's copyrighted. Absolutely it is. And I seen it. I was like, damn, are you crazy? you know. Yeah, so VV, good question. Some people that I interview, I do compensate. Sometimes I'll preferably, if my first option is, I'll buy them something to eat. You know what I mean? That's what I'll ask them, offer them for their time that it takes to do the interview. I'll offer them something to eat. A lot of times they'll be like, "Hey, I just ate. Could I have the money?" So I'll either give them, $5 or $10, depending upon, how long the interview is. It's at first I was a little torn with it, and then with talking to people and stuff, and and I also agree too that that keeps, if it's a female that's prostituting, that keeps it from jumping out of one less car. If it's a guy who's stealing or selling drugs, that sort of keeps them from doing a little bit less of what they're doing.
I saw a couple of people asking too if I used, and yes, I did, and I'm in recovery as well. So.
Yep, Rachael. See, it's.
Never heard of that Faces of Change in Camden.
No, I never heard it. Can I ask how you guys financially supported your habits when they were at their, I'm just gonna assume worse. Me, I sold drugs and I took people's money and their drugs. Basically, that was my biggest thing. Rachael.
Me, I mean, sometimes I would sell drugs, but not like he did. It would be small amounts. A lot of times I stole shit. That's pretty much it.
Jameer, shoot me an email or a DM, brother, and we could do an interview. Both of our drugs of choice was opiates. Mine was first pain medication, and then it went to heroin. That was really the only drug that I ever used was painkillers,
And mine was heroin. I started using at a really young age. The first time I used heroin, I was like 14, 15. So I was very young. I couldn't even understand the consequences that were coming my way at that time.
Melissa, dates. I used to do dates. That's how I met Rachael.
He's not lying.
That's how I met her. I used to do dates. I used to come over to the house dancing. Boom. I used to have a luggage.
Listen, though, he did. He used to come over to my house.
Yeah, but I didn't fucking come over there on a stripping tip. Nova Scotia, what's up?
The other way around.
Yeah, but I used to come over with a bag, like in the old days when you see the doctor make his house call. He had a bag with a cross on it. Mine had a bag with a $sign on it. I used to come, boom, through the door, dressed up like a fireman.
I'm not sure I understand.
Siri, you wouldn't, baby. I used to come through like a fireman with a big hose.
So
hose.
I used to live in an apartment behind Frank's house, and I became friends with his sister. But he did used to come over.
Hey, look at Heaven. Heaven, I used to bring the pole. I used to be the pole. All right. I ain't buy the pole. I used to bring the pole.
But we
Rachael made it rain on you.
Yes, I did.
Sort of.
So that's truly our first interaction together.
She's like, I just spit my drink out on this here. How long you been clean, Rachael?
It was early October, late September. Yeah. I had 4 years.
Yep. So, hers is like 2 weeks, 3 weeks after mine.
After his.
I
went to treatment.
I got clean right before her. I heard Rachael mention she has issues with the relationship with her older son. She does also. Any advice that you would be giving her?
Honestly, if it was because you used, I would honestly say just keep reaching out and letting them know. Like, I would just let my son know that I loved him and I was here for him. And I think him seeing me do the right thing that's when he started coming around. So like
I think
took time.
consistency.
Yeah.
You know, our actions.
Absolutely. It
Our
was
actions
him
speak louder than
seeing me,
anything.
because for years and years I kept telling him I was gonna do the right thing, and I didn't. So I think it was just by him seeing me.
Bar, what's up, brother? Fentanyl. I'm sure I had fentanyl when I overdosed. The last time I got.
Oh, I thought those were my keys.
Damn. I say fentanyl, she whip her hand out right away. She's like,
I thought he was.
I'm fucking pulling out my car, my truck
keys.
keys. I say fentanyl right away. She got her hand out. Like, goddamn. Anyway, what's up, Sean? I'm pretty sure that's what I OD'd on was fentanyl. You know, I know it felt different.
Sure. When we
it felt very different.
We both would say, like, and we didn't know that it was fentanyl. We both would say that it felt different. Like our high was different.
Yeah, it was like straight. It wasn't like, I know for me, when I got high with dope, it was like you could sort of enjoy the high. It sort of felt good. This one was straight like pass out. You didn't know what the fuck happened.
Thank you. Congratulations on your 4 years.
This is a good question, Deb. Did we start because of peer pressure? I'll start with mine because mine's a little faster. Me, I started getting high after January 2nd, 2004. My mother was killed in a car accident. I had to identify her body 2 days after that at the coroner's office. That's what made me get high for the first time. I couldn't go to sleep. A doctor recommended that I should take something. That's how I started getting high. So mine was, a little different.
So like I had said earlier, I was young, and I do think a lot of mine was peer pressure. So, I mean, I just knew I didn't want to feel how I was feeling. So it was available, and I just did it, not knowing what it was going to turn into. So,
yeah.
Because like I said, I was really young. Mercy.
Yeah, it's.
You okay?
It just, I guess, it's sort of one of those things where, everybody knows that nothing good is going to come out of using heroin, but, you still, that's sort of what ends up happening.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, but,
What happened?
Where
Heaven. I don't know. I see they say prayers, heaven. Jessica said it.
But Lindsay, that's a good question. Let me see. Do you have addictive personality? I feel like I do have addictive personality. I can't do nothing a little bit. I have to go hard at everything I do, or I don't do it. So I think I do. Do you, Rachel?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You think you do?
Yeah. And I think mine, not to be like weird, but I think I have like codependency issues too. Like I get, does that make sense? Does that go?
What exactly?
Like I feel like
define codependency, because some people might not know what codependency is.
I was with my older kid's father, and I think even with that relationship, I was addicted to the way that the relationship, even though it was so unhealthy, so I think that that was like that for me. Yeah,
I agree. 1 second, YouTube. So Instagram, we're doing a live on YouTube, like sort of like a Q&A with the channel. So what's up, Christian? So I just thought I'd hop on here and do live also. So YouTube, I just hopped on live with Instagram. Also, just in case, you know what I mean? People might have something to say. Christian, say what's up.
Hey, Christian. Somebody just asked if they can, Frank, do you know where I can get something with no insurance? But somebody had just put on here about.
Yes, somebody had actually just said that they have Teen Challenge in Connecticut. So maybe if you email, I told that individual to email me. So there possibly might be some information. I'm not sure though, but if you just get in contact with Teen Challenge in Connecticut and let them know, they might, you might be able to network. Melissa, how far are we from Kensington? We're about 3.5 hours away from Philly. And I'm out there all the time. Listen, I used to go out there all the time to either sell drugs or get high. So I feel like I could go out there all the time to go help people. You know what I'm saying? It's not, oh shit. You know, it's sort of the same thing, I believe, you know. So do you got, yeah, we feed the homeless. Yeah, Shania. We feed the homeless.
Feed the homeless. That we bring a lot of hygiene products, clothing, just any kind of basic necessity.
Yeah, whatever you use during the course of your day, that's what we try to provide to people in need, right? Sometimes, listen, to keep it 100, sometimes people just need somebody to talk to.
Absolutely.
You don't know how many people that I come in contact with when I'm in Kensington, and not even just in Kensington, to be honest with you. When I'm all over that, sometimes people come in the shop and they know my history, they know my past, they know the type of work I do. So they'll come in there to get a haircut and speak to me a little bit more because they know maybe I'm a little more patient and I listen a little more. And the same thing with Rachael.
He's not patient.
I'm patient with some people,
Okay.
you know. So the shower was dope. The shower idea, COVID had to come and mess that shit up though, but it's all right because we'll be out there again in the spring. Hopefully COVID situation gets, you know, cleaned up a little bit and we'll be able to give people, you know, for those of you that don't know, we bought a covered trailer and we took it down to Kensington. We converted it into a shower. So there's a shower in there. There's hot water. There's a shower. There's, you know, air conditioning. So when we go down there for the homeless and the homeless are able to take showers down there, they can take showers. They get clean clothes, all that stuff. Yes, I did, Tammy. I did see that. Yep, Tammy, thank you. Have you ever done acid? Oh, you got to be a little older. Okay, yeah. Have you ever done acid or any other type of drugs? I grew up in the 70s, and that was our drug of choice.
I have.
I did it one time, and that shit's not for me.
I've done it a couple times.
Yeah, that shit is not for me. I'm not the type of person that likes to feel, you know.
I was young, though.
Yeah, I'm not doing that shit. Not for me, you know. You can't pay me to do that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the shower was dope. You know, people were able to take showers. Malo, I paid him to clean up the showers, you know, so he felt like he had a job. Anybody that knows Malo knows he likes to work, you know. Weather, it's snowing out here.
It's snowing.
It snowed a lot, probably about 6 inches maybe.
Yeah, I don't know exactly, but it did snow. It came down.
Texas, absolutely. Yes, absolutely. It's somebody on Instagram. They asked, would we be interested in helping somebody who's not in Kensington area? Absolutely.
Yeah.
It don't matter where you're at. You know, and listen, our plans too were to travel around a little bit more, but with being COVID came around and sort of like put a hold on that shit, you know. Yeah, so you know, we'll figure it out. So the sister you just see in here, National Geographic took a video that I have on my channel where I seen somebody overdosing. All right. And the sister, she's the one that deserves all the credit because she jumped into action and saved this woman's life. Me, I was just trying to sort of support her and try to do what I could do, but she hopped right into action, started doing exactly what she needed to be done. And at the end of the day, that woman was alive because of her. So right here she is. K Bod W right there. She's the one that deserves all the credit. You know what I'm saying? I just I just happened to be there and it happened to be caught on camera. I was just doing what little I know how to do, but she hopped right into action.
On you.
Of course.
She,
My baby did. She hopped right into action and saved that woman's life. Yeah, she took full control. Absolutely, she did. She hopped right into action. I said, all right, fuck, she know what she's doing. I'm just following her lead. And I took a bad seat and, you know, just watched what she had to do. Well, thank you, Melissa. Guilt. This is a good one. I'm in recovery. My guilt eats me alive. You know, made amends, helped others. Listen, we all deal with guilt. I don't care who you are. If you have some type of conscience, you deal with guilt. We've done shit wrong in our life. We've done people wrong. G'd up, what's up? We've done our family members wrong. We've done ourselves wrong. We just got to get over it. For me, I just try to go into whatever I feel guilty about. I just try to make sure I don't repeat that same mistake again. Whatever it is. I just tell myself I'm not going to repeat that same mistake again. If I feel guilty for not being there for my children, I make sure, okay, every day I'm going to be present for my children. You know, that's the best way that I know how to deal with guilt. Hold up. Please say hi to my mom. Robin D. What's up, Robin D? How you doing, Ms. Robin D? Yep. Guilt, change your actions. Absolutely. Apology ain't shit without changed actions. Yeah. You know, we can apologize all day long, but, you know, thank you. Thank you. She is a beautiful baby. Texas Sarah, thank you. You know, oh, politics? No.
What?
The way my record's set up, I can't get into no politics. They said they need politics and Rachael for the first lady. Nah. Lindsay Gotti, have addictions over the years caused any underlying health issues? For me, no. I don't believe so. Rachael?
Well, I mean, honestly, I'm not really sure yet because I had shared once before that due to my using, I did have hepatitis C, but I did get treated for that with Harvoni. So it's no longer detected in my body, but you know that even that medication can have long-term effects. Yeah. So, but right now I'm healthy and I'm grateful for that. So
that's all we worry about is right now. We can't worry about tomorrow. Yep. Somebody said Zoom interviews. Yeah, I've done a couple Zoom interviews with people, and I'm definitely open to doing them. If somebody wants to, they can email me. Yeah. How do you not keep accusing each other of using again when someone gets in a funk? I think that goes down to trust. You know what I'm saying? That'd be like the same thing as me accusing Rachael or her accusing me of cheating or anything like that. It just boils down to trust.
We would know.
Yeah, and drugs ain't something you could really hide from somebody who knows.
Yeah.
You know. You know. Yep. So you see, a lot of people asked about this hoodie. I made it right before I went to Philly, a matter of fact. It says, praying on you while you praying on me. You know, the praying to praying and the praying in a pray wise. All right. So if anybody wants to purchase a hoodie, for those of you on Facebook, send me a DM, send me your size. And it'll be the hoodie plus shipping. And then anybody on YouTube.
Somebody asked me what mine said. So
same thing. Hers say the same thing.
No, it doesn't. Mine says inspire. Oh, no, it does. Sorry. I thought it was the other one.
See what I got to deal with, y'all? See what the fuck I got to deal with? Okay, dog. You ordered off the site yesterday? Let me, oh, my phone. Hold on. I'll check on this one.
That's so funny.
Yeah, see what I got to deal with, y'all? Paul, thank you, brother. Thank you very much for the super chat, Paul. I appreciate you, brother. Let me see.
I always have a moment.
Yeah, she always doing some bullshit. Squarespace. Let me see.
But it's crazy because
Anthony, that's your name, brother. Inspired to I Expire hoodie. Just got the, well, not just. I got the order though, and they'll be out tomorrow. Here's a good one. How long were you both in active addiction? Do you think the longer you use, the less of a chance of recovery, or is that just a cop out? All right, me, I was Big Hev. Send me a DM, Big Hev on Instagram, and I'll shoot you the information. All right, so in addiction, I was in addiction. The first time I picked up was 2004. The last time that I used was 2016. Listen, for me, I think if we want to get clean, we're gonna get clean. It just takes that time. You know, you just gotta where you realize I'm tired of this shit. You know. Hoinganese, send me a DM after this right here, and then we'll get together, brother. All right.
I feel like too, the longer you're in addiction, I don't think it's the drug so much as it is your lifestyle that is harder to give up. I feel like if you use 15 years, you know, as opposed if you use
there's so much more to it.
It's a lifestyle. I don't even know if it's so much the drugs that it is the lifestyle becomes so accustomed, and that's what's harder to give up than the drugs. Yeah,
it's just so much more to it.
For me, it was.
Than drugs. You know, everybody knows we go through a routine. Karen Jones, thank you very much. How do you handle giving up cigarettes? Was it ever an issue for either of you? How do you handle
for
how
cigarettes?
did you? Yeah.
I mean, I definitely was addicted to cigarettes, but I feel like it's one of those things that just kind of the same thing with drugs. Like I feel like you have to kind of cut them. Once you stop, you have to make, you know, a decision to stop. And once you do, you know, I don't know. I just feel like then you got to stay away. You know, same thing with the drugs.
This is a good question too, Kim. Absolutely. Listen, my mental health and depression was fucking horrible when I got clean for months and months after.
Sure.
For 6 months after that, I felt like it was bad. It was bad. You know, it was bad, my mental health. I did a video with Sharon. I just finished it today. So it'll be up tomorrow. It's a video update with Sharon, who those of you that know her on the channel, you know.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like even if you didn't have depression before using,
you're
there's a big chance that when you stop, you're going to have depression and anxiety.
Yeah.
Even if you don't suffer from anxiety, coming off drugs will make you feel.
Yeah.
Have you talked to Antoine lately?
I haven't seen Antoine in a couple weeks. Let me come at this from a scientific aspect. When we're using drugs, our body is getting flooded with dopamine. Dopamine is a chemical that makes us feel happy, right? So our body is getting flooded with that, and that's not normal. So when we stop using, our body has to find a way to produce that. But now we're so used to having a level 10 that the normal level, come on, get down, tighten. The level 10 that the level 4 ain't going to do nothing.
Thank you, Audie.
You know, this fucking dog is nuts, man.
Audie said, I hope you're doing well.
Oh, I'm well. Thank you, Audie. Yeah, listen. we're gonna have some kickback and some suffering
Well,
when
and
we get
that's
clean.
when that guilt,
You know.
also comes into
Oh,
play.
yeah,
You
yes.
know, like everything that we did during
Yep.
our using, now we are, you know, have to face it and deal with it. So
Yeah. So the woman that we were just talking about the overdose video with, she said, like, let's do an update. Listen, it's the same woman all the time. She works at Prevention Point, and every time she sees me, she makes it a point to be like, oh, you put that video up of my friend. She wasn't overdosing. You know, she was doing good. Somebody spiked her drink.
Yeah, I remember.
You know, and what she don't know is, you know, it was an overdose. And what she don't know is I had a conversation with her 5 minutes after that, and she was smoking crack, you know. So, you know, I just didn't put that part out, you know. So, yeah, Kim,
Well,
the brain has to
denial
reset.
is a big thing.
Yeah,
For
denial's
some
heavy.
people, you know, for a lot of people, we want people to obviously do well. We, you know, so it's sometimes hard to, you know,
Yep.
read those signs.
Yep. Tone, thank you. Texas Sarah, send me a DM. We could do a Zoom interview. That's something that I've been wanting to do, because then I could reach more people that don't live around here, all that stuff. So absolutely, send me a DM and we'll set something up. Put this towards the cause, brother. I went through 9 months of bad depression, which started 2 years clean. Congratulations, Tone. Proud of you, brother.
Yeah.
That's a big deal. Congratulations. So for those of you on Instagram, let me see. So here, I'm doing a live on YouTube also. So this is, y'all probably wondering, who am I talking to? So there's 280 people. They comment. That's the comments. And that's what I see. Andreska, good question, Andreska. What's up? How you doing?
Andreska, why are you not in bed?
Yeah, take your ass to bed, first of all. I'm going to answer this question,
tomorrow.
and then you're going to bed, sister.
Yes.
That's like my other little daughter there. What inspired me to do YouTube? YouTube, I did an interview, and somebody was like, man, you need to put that video out there.
You had already wanted to do it. You are.
Yeah, well, I had it at the barbershop.
Yeah.
You know, but they had said, you know, why don't you put these videos out there so somebody else could see them?
When we were down in Philly doing, like, we would go down and do haircuts and stuff, and then, you know, just we would talk to people, and then it was like, yeah, somebody had said about putting, you know, an interview up. So
yeah, because we meet so many dope people. BD Darren, there is a link to buy merch in the comment or in the description of the video. There's a link to buy it. Denial is heavy. Denial is heavy, man. Absolutely G'd up, right? We're growing, and that's dope. We're growing. You know, it's nice.
Somebody just said, I'm on it.
What do you think? Methadone?
I feel like if you're doing it and
good for
doing
you.
it the right way,
yeah, good
and
for
it's
you.
keeping you off of everything else that you shouldn't be doing, I feel like do it. If that's what's keeping
If that's what's keeping you from putting a needle in your arm and that's what's your problem, dope. Keep on doing it. Don't let anybody tell you, you know.
There's people that abuse it.
Yeah, if you're doing it the right way, don't let anybody tell you it's a bad thing, man. You got to do what's good for you.
Right.
Elena, thank you, Elena. Thank you very much, sister.
I can't read
this is good, Melissa. She said, sorry, the comments just go real fast on YouTube.
And my contacts are so blurry.
Yeah. I have a hard time believing my brother in a sobriety. How long did it take to gain trust back from your family? I think he's sober, but always paranoid and thinks people are out to get him. For me, I never really lost, you know, trust from my family, because I never really did anything that, you know, directly involved. Like, I never stole from my family or lied to them or anything like that. My shit was always in the street. So I didn't really have to go through that, but Rachel could speak on that better than I could.
I just feel like it took years. I feel like
Still.
yeah, I still feel like my family. Listen, if I wouldn't call my mom for a couple days, she automatically starts thinking something.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
What the fuck was that?
She just spit up.
Oh, I thought you see me jump.
Can you?
My fucking hoodie, baby.
Can you hold her? But so I just feel like, you know, you might always have those suspicions, and he might always have to go through that. And I just kind of deal with it like that's a consequence of my action.
Yeah.
And if that's how, you know, but it's gotten better. I'll just say, you know, it's gotten better.
Yeah.
So I just feel like you might always deal with that.
Yep. Listen, and if methadone or Suboxone or Vivitrol or marijuana, if that's what you sort of substitute your past addiction with, so be it, man. I hate when people be like, "Oh, you're on methadone, you're not clean." I hate when people say you're on Suboxone, you're not clean.
Using it the proper way.
Yeah, if you're using it the right way, then so be it, man. Don't worry about what anybody got to say. You know, yes, prove them wrong. That's it. That's absolutely all you could do when it comes to family or anybody that
Really?
that has been or is doubting you. You know. Yeah, use it the right way. Exactly, Tone. If you're on Suboxone, use it the right way, so be it. If you're smoking marijuana because that helps you deal with it, so be it. You know, I'm not one of those people that be like, oh, you can't do nothing, you know, because everybody copes in their own way. Everybody does. Some people work. Some people fucking go to church. Some people, you know, become workout, health fanatics. You know, we all sort of throw ourselves into something else. For me, I definitely know I throw myself into work and I throw myself into helping others. That's what I do. You know, that's 100% what I do. I work around the clock, you know. Thank you, Wanda. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much. And welcome. We got a dope ass community here on YouTube. We got the hands down the best community on YouTube. Hands down, like no rap. You know, methadone is a maintenance. It's a maintenance drug that people take so they don't get sick. Marissa, so they don't get sick. I actually have a video coming out on methadone, on Suboxone, and on Vivitrol. I'll try to put them out tomorrow, and so you guys can actually see what they are. It's just a little bit of education. They're educational videos, so you guys can see exactly what they are. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shahada. No updates on Shahada. Last time I seen her, she wasn't doing good at all.
I gotta stay over her.
Southern Coast of Maine. Thank you, sister. I'm sorry to hear that. Prayers for Aubrey also. You know, hopefully she finds her way sooner than later. Grateful Heart. Stop. Tighten.
Frank's
Stop.
bedtime reminder.
Yeah, my bedtime reminder just went off. Stop.
I know.
You said the hats. Were they the knitted hats?
No.
If they were the knitted hats,
Yeah, we got those.
Yeah, we got them, and I put them in. I'm almost positive they were in a live video when we passed them out. There was a couple people that sent you a message actually. Smoking a joint here in BC. Do what you got to do, Curtis. Enjoy your night. Yes, Grateful Heart. Listen, so hold up. Damn, it just passed. All right. Grateful Heart. So Grateful Heart, send me. Just let me make sure that I'm speaking to the right one. Grateful Heart. Your sister had passed, correct? Let me just make sure it's the right person. No news on Amir. Okay, Grateful Heart. Yes. Okay. So Grateful Heart, she sent me a big box with a whole bunch of knitted hats in there to give to the people in Kensington. She sent me a letter in there and also a couple pictures. It was her sister passed away and she wanted to do it. She died from an overdose and she wanted to do it in honor of her sister. I have, you brought it up, so you're sort of going to ruin it, but there's a video that 2 of the people that received the hats wanted me to show you. So I'll put the video up. It'll be out this week. You have a video that 2 of the people that I gave the hats to, they wanted you to thank you, I guess, you know. Thank you, Inez. Appreciate you. Rach is gorgeous. Thank you.
Thank you.
She is. I did that though. Listen, when she started fucking with me, she was probably like a good 4. She was like a 4, all right? I took her up to about a 6 right
Actually,
now.
No, I actually went down.
Please.
I did.
Faith, what's up, Faith? You from Cali as well? Look at Jessica. Here we go. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. You know, I don't know how I did it, but I did it. You know.
I made him like a good 10. You think? I made you a good 10. You were like what? Actually, you got heavier.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck she talking about. Man, listen, anybody
I
that's
like it though.
That's married knows.
I think Frank looks good now with some weight on him.
I'm about to lose some weight. I'm about to go on a diet.
That for about 2 years.
You'll see. Watch. I ain't gonna keep a shirt on this summer.
Me either.
I'm gonna get 2 earrings in my nipples, and then 1 in my belly button, and a string, a chain going from the belly button to the nipples. And I'll be running around on the beach. Bam, bam. Yep.
He's so stupid.
Watch. Think I'm fucking around. I'm about to get in shape and start an OnlyFans.
Our daughters won't go anywhere with us, and this is why.
Yeah.
This is why they don't want to go with us.
Watch. And start that OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Yep. That's what I'm going to get. I'm going to get a chain right from the belly button with, a diamond in the belly button and then 2 hoops on the nipples.
That's how daddy say stop it.
Bam. Right, baby Dill?
Please stop.
Yeah, daddy. Yeah, you got a little boogie doogie. You got your moco. Let me see. Oh, baby Dill.
Oh, she hates this. Did you get
That's a big one. Look at this motherfucker.
Let her go.
Dang, look at that.
No, that's so gross.
Woo! I'll be back. Gotta wash my hands. Damn.
Why don't you do what you normally do?
I eat them.
No.
Listen, when I pick my kids' boogies, I usually eat them. That's what I do.
Gross. And he is not lying.
That's what I do. I eat it. So G'd up, no. Listen, you eat them, and this is your children giving back to you. Listen, you know how they take care of you when you get older? She's taking care of me right now. There's a lot of nutrition.
So sick. No.
And there's a lot of youth in this thing right here.
So
you don't even know. I'm serious. Wow.
Don't do that. Because he does.
I still got it here. Excuse me. I'm about to take a piss, y'all. Sorry.
So.
Damn, Norris. What you was doing last night?
Wait, Jessica, boogies. He is not lying. He really does. He really does eat them.
So what?
So.
What is that?
It's so nasty. Oh, the brownie. So he's. But yeah, you're G'd up. I knew you'd have something to say. But yes, he's so gross sometimes. Do you guys watch? I have watched, John, I have watched some of them. Honestly, I don't even get on YouTube enough. So I'm so busy with the kids that honestly, I was just saying earlier, I just want to get a couple minutes to myself earlier, and I couldn't. So yeah, I don't have a lot of time to get on. That's one thing I'm gonna do for my New Year's is make more time for myself. So thank you, John. Melissa. I know our clock is broken, and it's been broken for years. I don't even know how long, and it's always broken. No, I have not done a Zoom meeting. I have only done Zoom. Like I still go, I do counseling and stuff, and I have done Zoom through that. But even that is really hard for me because the kids, it's too hard to get some time to go somewhere and be able to talk. I have 15-year-old daughters that, I don't always want to talk in front of them. I'm 35. So, hi, Robert. So, yes, this girl, she needs to go to sleep. She took a late nap. Say, didn't you? She didn't take her morning nap. And then this morning she took a late nap. Hey, mama. And now she's getting fussy. So, yeah, have a good night, Curtis. But yes. Oh, did you get that? It's probably frozen.
No, it's good. My daughters bought me this cup, and it's good. They thought I wasn't going to use it because of what color it is, but it's good.
Yes.
It keeps my stuff the whole day. Whole day, this thing will keep my stuff frozen. I mean, hot.
Mommy. Ew, right? He's so nasty.
What?
You eating they said there's the boogeyman. She hasn't gotten any more teeth yet. This whole time I'm thinking, she's teething because she was so cranky. And she's still chewing on everything, but this is like she's still no more teeth pop through.
You got it. You got a point there, Tracy. I just thought about that.
What's
Why my
that?
allergies are always acting up because all the stuff sticks in the mucus, and then I eat boogies.
Ew,
that's true.
Is so nasty. Ew, come on, I don't want to hear it no more.
That right there is going to keep me from eating boogies. Seriously, that's going to keep me.
Elena, she actually does always. She actually. Frank, you literally just hit me in the head.
That big ass head. Keep that shit out the way, then, man.
So
keep that big ass head out the way. Yep, I never thought about that.
Marcy, I gotta go grab her blankie.
Absolutely, Jam. Whenever you're ready, sister. Whenever you're ready.
For what?
About telling her son's story. Yep, whenever you're ready, man. Sponsor. No, I don't sponsor anybody just because I would be I would be doing a disservice. I have a sponsor though. John, who do I choose? How do I choose who wants to tell their story? To be honest with you, a lot of people already know what I do, so they'll ask me if I would like to interview them, stuff like that. And sometimes I ask people. I'm Puerto Rican, Robert. Booger Bailey. All right, Teresa, I'm sorry. No more eating that stuff. She said she slapped her grandson. Fran from his nose. Yes, Melissa.
What guy?
That was Amir. He was missing. He went in a program, and then he left the program, unfortunately. Do they sign a release? Yeah, we sort of do a release on the camera, where I let them know, look, this is for YouTube. Would you like to do a video. You know, everybody knows what it's for. Jimmy, any subscriber goals for the end of 2021? 100,000. 100,000. Inez, the best cheesesteaks. Listen, I like my cheesesteaks from, I'm not big with all the, I get mine plain, just meat and cheese. So,
Ketchup.
Meat, cheese, and ketchup. So it's easy to do that.
There are sometimes though, like we interview people though, and then sometimes we don't see them again. Like there's been a few people that, we haven't never seen again.
Yep.
Chelsea, what made us both move 3 hours away? Well, we're actually from this area. Well,
Yeah.
I'm from this area. Frank, he has lived down in Philly before, but we both used to get high down there. That's why.
That's why I moved. I do keep in contact with friends that are in prison. I have friends in prison, unfortunately, that they're never coming home. They have life sentences. They're never coming home. So I do keep in contact with them. Thanks, Robert. I appreciate you. Chicago, big love to Chicago, brother. That game we were supposed to play, shit. We never played it. To be honest. The population of Kensington, number-wise, I don't know, to be honest with you. Val, we're lacking in something. I bet we're lacking in probably like manners and fucking, that type of shit. She said people that eat their boogies are lacking in something. I said probably manners.
Yeah.
And self-respect. Yeah.
Yeah. So now we're gonna do a giveaway. Not right now, but we are gonna do a $500 giveaway because we reached 50,000 subscribers. Yep,
we're gonna be doing a 500. Like she said, we're doing a $500 giveaway. I will. Let me see. I will. I'll post on it tomorrow what we're gonna do. Okay. Prayers, Antoinette. Prayers. And sorry for your loss, man. There's a lot of people, unfortunately, here in the chat that have lost loved ones, have lost siblings, have lost parents, children. We all have,
Yes.
So, yep. We'll be doing that giveaway, Yeah, Deb.
What is
I have. That's a good question. Have I?
Oh, in Philly.
Yeah, I've run into people that I've had issues with, both on the street and in prison. Yeah. A lot of times we sort of just, sort of leave it as it is. I know that's my thing. Anybody that I had an issue with in the past, I always just be like, look, if it was wrong on me, I apologize. If you did something wrong to me, I forgive you, and just leave it at that. I don't want to have any bad blood with anybody.
Yeah.
If you didn't shoot me, if I didn't shoot you, then there's something we could go past and leave it as it is and just move on with our life. That's the way I look at it.
I feel like it's not even worth it to hold. Like if you're,
just to have that bad blood.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly, Marissa. Put it in the past and move on.
But there's also times too that we can also decide to not associate with those people as well. We don't have to have anything towards them. Like if somebody did you wrong, doesn't mean that you have to be friends with that person. It just means that you move on and keep it pushing because
set up a fence, set up that boundary and keep it moving. That's
it. Right.
Good question, Kevin. Me going to Kensington, doesn't ever make me want to use again. It turns me off because I know that's where I'll end up. I don't ever want to do that. So yeah, we don't never have to be a doormat. We just set up our boundaries. Tell them, look, I forgive you. Hope you forgive me. And if not, so be it. Manny 2 times. What's up, brother?
Yes, she is. She was falling asleep out here.
No, Karen, I can't carry any guns. I'm a felon, so I can't ever carry a gun.
Hello. She's not coming back today. See?
Elizabeth, good question.
What was it?
When I film somebody and they're nodding off, what do I do after the cameras go off? Sometimes I'll stick around to watch and see what they're doing. You can sort of tell who's gonna have a bad reaction and who's just gonna have a normal reaction. You can sort of tell.
I will tell you this one time, and we were in a live, and there was a girl who was very much out of it, and Jessica was there that day, and I kept watching her, and this guy came out of nowhere, and he was just, you could tell he just didn't fit in. He wasn't getting high, but he was looking all around, and he's sitting next to this girl who was completely out of it. And I told Frank, because I didn't want to walk away from her, because honestly, that guy, I still believe in my heart to this day, he was going to snatch her up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's times too, you know, and Frank absolutely put the camera on him and went over, and we said something to, you know, I tried to get the girl away. Frank tried to get that girl away. And yeah, it was
a different vibe. He wasn't down there.
I just felt it. And I have a pretty good, I don't know. I have a pretty good
intuition when it comes to that. He was down there, you know, he was down there. He was preying on people. Yeah. Like he was hunting. You know, he wasn't down there to get high. He was down there to.
He was down there to get somebody. And you know, and there's really at that time, there's nothing you can do. I know, you know, some people, I'll call the police, but what could I tell them? Oh, this guy is just, he feels suspicious to me, you know. So the only thing we could do is make sure that girl was safe. So that to me, I don't know, like sometimes it's good because like you just never know. You hear a lot of women's stories saying, you know, they thought they were going on a date and they end up getting tied up for days, you know, somewhere. Yeah,
there's a lot of that stuff that goes on, especially down there. You know, it's
a perfect place to prey on women and men too. You know, I should just say women. So, you know, that is one thing that always scares me for people down there, because it is the perfect place. To
people are already missing down there, so they go missing from down there. Nobody's really gonna go looking for them.
Yeah.
You know, it's sad. It's sad, basically. That's all it is.
Yeah, for real, it is very sad.
Stockholm, Sweden. Love to you also. Antoine, I haven't seen Antoine in about 2 weeks. Thank you. Thank you. Rita, thank you. Big love to California. Oh, yeah, Jen. I remember Sean. Yep, I remember him. Jeremiah, marijuana. Marijuana. I'm on medical marijuana. I have a medical marijuana pen that I use right before I go to bed. Right when we get done with this interview and I get ready to lay down for the night, I'll take 2 hits of my pen and it allows me to sleep. I have PTSD. So
you thought
before
that knock in the head was bad a little bit ago. Try sleeping with somebody that
you know, I'd have night terrors and I'd have flashbacks, somebody trying to kill me. So, you know. So I definitely think medical marijuana is a good thing. Once again, used correctly. I carry Narcan. Yep. Yeah, I only smoke it before I go to bed. I don't like the way it makes me feel. That's why I never smoked marijuana. Like, you know, when I was young, I smoked a little bit, but I didn't smoke for years. And then I actually went and did I spoke at Harrisburg, at the Capitol in Harrisburg, and there were a lot of doctors there from the medical marijuana industry. They heard my story, heard I had PTSD, and was like, look, I think this is a good thing to do. So I tried it, and it helped me a lot. I was able to stop taking my medications.
Yes, he
Listen,
does, Craig.
I was
He has hit me in his
I've
sleep.
hit Rachel in my
He's
sleep.
grabbed me in his sleep.
I've
He has
ripped her up. Same thing with Major. You know,
Yes.
where for a while Major couldn't sleep in a bed with us because I'd wake up and it was like somebody was trying to kill me. We're fighting for a gun or fighting for a knife. And that's, you know, and since I've had that, since I got on medical marijuana, I've only had like 2 of those times like that I can remember in the past 18 months.
What kind of things do you do to remain sober? I think that's a good question. I feel like for me, it was a whole lifestyle change, and I mean, definitely being grateful is one of them. Surrounding yourself with people that, you know, like on a daily basis that don't use, and reminding yourself why you don't want to go back. You know, even like doing this kind of stuff helps me.
Yeah,
going
likewise.
down to Kensington helps me. Yes, and like I said earlier, sometimes it's a trigger, but it's also it can also be the opposite too. And I said sometimes it's the, you know, what kind of mood I'm in. But most of the time, I'm grateful that I'm not in those situations. I'm grateful I'm able to drive home and be clean and not wake up sick, and you know, all those things.
Yeah. Have money in our bank account.
Yeah.
Have a peace of mind. For me, my peace of mind is everything. Nothing is worth not having a peace of mind because that shit was so far gone. Like when I get in the streets, it's yard out. My mind goes somewhere else. You know, Tamir, send me a message, brother. Please send me a message on Instagram or email, and I'll make sure I meet up with you. I don't get anxiety from smoking, but I only use it at night. I don't use it during the daytime. I just strictly at night before I go to sleep.
Right. He said don't touch the clock because
Oh, that clock.
It's been broken for
it'll be 10:45 one time, twice a day.
I'm getting another one tomorrow. I'm like literally serious.
I think it's just batteries.
No, it's not batteries. I've changed.
She broke it then. She broke it.
Who broke it?
I don't know.
Yeah, he knocked it over with his bag or something and broke it.
Yeah, sure.
He did.
Sure. Anyway, yeah.
Damn. Rachel smokes crack.
Yeah, Rachel smokes crack. She did.
I have.
Yeah.
That wasn't my drug of choice, but I have. You know.
Yeah. Of course I broke. Everything's my fault.
Sorry. Yeah, definitely being grateful keeps me in such a good mindset. It's I feel like that's one of the first things I try to do. I always try to give a gratitude list, and I do it when I take a shower. It's just something that I do when I'm in the shower. I've been doing it for a while now just to help me. It's just one of those like the time that I get to myself. Truly, it's one of the only times I get to myself.
Yeah. Any tips on getting my little sister back home? Listen, I'm trying to do that too. We're in the same exact situation.
Good night, Francis.
I'm in the same exact. I don't know, brother. I don't know.
Honestly,
we have to wait for them
I
to be
feel
ready.
like at those times you just have to remind them that they're loved and that you love them, and you know, when they're ready, you're there for them, because you cannot make anybody do something that they don't want to do. We get a lot of that, like, oh, send them to rehab, you know, get that person into this place, and it's like, or even like those times when they'll say, yeah, I want to go, and then when the time goes to go, they don't want to go.
They don't want to.
And there's nothing you can do.
Yeah. Narcan is free.
Oh, yeah.
Narcan is free. If I'm not mistaken, you can go to a pharmacy and ask them for Narcan. We met each other. No, when I met her, I wasn't in addiction. I wasn't getting high at the time. I was selling drugs, but I wasn't getting high at the time. Yeah, keep them in your prayers. I 100%.
Yeah.
Keep them in your prayers.
Yeah,
that's the best thing you could do. Keep them in your prayers and let them know that you're there for them, and try not to judge. I feel like it's hot as shit in here.
It is
right?
hot. I thought you turned the heat
God
up.
dang. I thought it was just me. I took my hoodie off. I feel like it's hot as shit in here.
Listen, it's only 1 degree higher than it normally is, but it makes...
I don't know. It's hot as shit, though.
I feel the same.
I know that.
So, it's easier said than done. That's what people have to understand. Yeah, you're 100% right. It definitely is easier said than done, but it's definitely worth it.
Come on, that's a good question. Do you ever wish Frank would just stay home with his family instead of going to Kensington all the time?
Sometimes, yeah. Yeah, because honestly, you know, Frank works a lot, especially right now because, you know, I'm not working, so he works even more. And that's like one day that I feel that, you know, he could be here with his family. But, you know, I guess I kind of know that, I don't know. I guess it doesn't bother me. There was a time where it bothered me more. It doesn't bother me so much right now, because I know that it helps so many other people, and it helps him and it helps me, and I just feel like it is very beneficial for everybody. So
okay. And even for all right, even for me, I know, would I rather be home? Yeah. But I know that there are people that literally the highlight of their week is getting to see me for 20 minutes and speak to me, to see whatever's going on, to buy them a meal, you know, things like that. It helps to keep me sober. 100% it helps to keep me sober. And for me, that drive over there and the drive back, that's my quiet time. That's literally the only time that I have that is quiet, that I get to listen to a book or listen to a podcast, that I get to sort of be by myself, you know. So it helps me. Kevin, what made you want to give back so much? I took so much in life. I took so much from my community. I took so much from people in general. So the least I could do is give back. And I've always, even before, listen, when I was hustling, I was the type of dude too that I would sell the whole community drugs, but I'd buy the whole fucking community. We'd have a pizza party, or, you know, yeah, Mandy, exactly. Unless I have a passenger that don't shut up. And let, you know, I'd be the type to take my drug money and send all the kids to the pool for the day, or buy kids bikes and you know, all that type of shit. So I've always been very giving. I just always been like that. My mother was like that. My father was like that. You know, they were both very selfless and giving people. Both of them were. So it helps. Yeah, as long as Mandy bring the cookies, they good.
She does have good cookies.
Yes. Listen, I don't, Thank you, William. I don't plan to stop. I enjoy what I'm doing. I enjoy making videos for YouTube. I like being creative. I'm a creative person, so anything I can do where I can create. I enjoy helping people. You know, I feel like I remember when I was younger, my biggest thing was never to be a servant to people, right? I was always like, I'll never work to be a servant. I thought that was a very, very like degrading term, like a waitress and all that shit. I was like, are you crazy? I'm never going to serve. And here, that's what I do. I'm a servant. I serve people. That's what I enjoy doing. You know,
that one comment I was trying to read.
It'll come up here.
No, it already was here.
What do you enjoy doing with your alone time?
I don't know, to be honest. I don't get a lot. I don't know.
Is my goal to do this all the time, Tara? I don't know. I would love to do like YouTube full time, but I love cutting hair, so I'd probably never be able to lead a barbershop because I love doing that. I don't know.
Corinne, no, we do not drink occasionally. Neither one of us.
Yeah, nah. I haven't had a drink since 2004. I don't like to drink.
Honda mommy, amen to that. A shower peacefully. Listen, that's how I felt today. I just told my other daughters, I'm like, because Frank said he was going to sleep in, which I respected that.
Yeah.
So I said to my other daughters, I was like, listen, you got to hold her. Because sometimes I get in the shower and I shut that thing and she just, it's like screams.
Thank you, Tia.
Oh, yeah, I like to get a massage. That is, yeah.
Yeah, I like to get massages
too. Yes. Am I alone? But now since COVID, you can't do any of this.
Yeah, it's a little hard to do. Of course, we know who Bill W is. Bill W, absolutely. Do you know who Bill W is? A lot of people should.
Yeah.
Somebody said just make haircut videos. Yeah, I like doing that. You know, I don't know how many children total.
Sandy, I feel the same way.
Mercy is number 7.
Yeah. Yeah, Jen, I saw what you were saying about if
listen, Malo, it's gonna have a time where he's gonna have to choose what he wants to do in life. He's not getting any younger.
Right.
Bill W is one of the founders of AA.
And it was Bill W and another
I don't remember.
Bob.
Yeah.
I want to say Bob. But yeah. Yes, Dr. Bob.
Listen, I swear I was going to say that, but I was like, no, it's not Dr. Bob. That just sounds like a funny name.
But yes, there's actually a movie. I've watched.
Oh yeah, I watched the movie. I seen the movie.
So yeah, there's a movie
I seen the movie.
So yeah, just to let everybody know.
Yeah.
Listen, I've been forced to go to AA at the age of 16. So
yeah.
And when I started going to AA around here when I was 16, you know, that was almost 20 years ago. There was no NA here yet. There was only AA in this area. NA was not a thing in this area yet. So that was
Dr. Bob and Bill Wilson.
Yep.
Exactly, Donna.
Yep, Dr. Bob.
Yep.
Yeah,
love
do
to
it
body
yourself
more, Brad.
massages. That's what I'm talking about. That's what for Christmas. He gave me a card.
Oh, I thought that sounded like some,
He gave me a
masturbation. Do it yourself massage.
No, they're saying like,
congratulations, DPM88.
You do me and then do me again.
No, that's not the way it goes.
Yeah, it does. You have a feather for it.
All right, can you scratch my back, please? Yeah, G-Dot. Look it up. There's actually a decent movie.
Yeah,
they started
really
it with alcohol.
It is a decent movie. So, and you don't need a plan. Sometimes, yeah, it's good to have a plan, but honestly, it's good to follow God's plan.
Yeah, listen.
For me, I believe in God's plan.
I always think a plan for anything. If you're building a house, if you're building a dog house, if you're working on a car, it's always better to have a plan. But you could do it without a plan. You know, you could do it without a plan.
Right.
It's always better to have a plan, though. You know, think about it. When you go to get a loan from a house or for a business or for a car, they want to see that you have the means and the stability to fulfill that loan, right? So we should demand that of ourselves also. And that's in the form of a plan. You know, you have to have that paperwork to show, okay, I could back this up, you know.
Corinne, I want to answer
Rich,
that.
poor, we have 7 kids.
I want to answer that,
Where
but
is it?
I don't want, as she said, how would you guys rate AA out of 10? So I would never do that, because maybe my opinion of something is different from somebody else's, and I would never want somebody to go off of my saying of something that could really benefit somebody else.
Because for me, I don't AA specifically. I don't like AA. I always felt like an outcast because I never drank, you know. But you might go in there, or Rachel might go in there, and that shit might completely save her life.
Right. So that's why I would never want somebody to take my word for that, because of that reason. Do you ever like talk to somebody and they give you their opinion of somebody else before you know that person, when it's kind of unfair?
Yeah. That's
unfair, because then now your opinion has changed about this person and you don't even know them.
Yeah.
That's one of those.
Exactly. By failing to prepare, you're preparing to fail. 100%.
Yeah.
And then Mickey, she said, are there other ways to stay sober besides the 12 steps?
Yes.
100%. Listen, if you want to stay sober, 12 steps.
It works.
It works. It's just other tools. But there's so many ways to do stuff, right? There's so many different ways. So 100%. 100% there is. Somebody asked about plans for the channel right here, Amy. Some of the plans for the channel, we wanna diversify, like put different stuff on there. You know, there's so much more to our lives than what we have on the channel right now. So we're gonna be putting out different types of videos. For me, I like to like crime stories and stuff like that. I like to hear about that type of stuff. So we'll be putting out stuff like that, little vlogs, little thoughts that we do, you know, just stuff like that, you know, family vlogs and stuff.
I'm just trying to tell her.
And we have to, you know, we have to use whatever we can, you know. You can think of it, if you're in a pool drowning, you're going to use whatever you can grab onto, whatever you put your hands out and grab to help you pull you out of that water. That's what you're going to use. All right. So whatever, the first 48, see, like that. That's the stuff I want to do. Stuff like that with the channel, just, you know, telling different stories.
Right.
I love doing that stuff. I've done it, you know, only a couple times on the channel. But I love doing that type of stuff. You know, I absolutely love doing that type of stuff.
Yeah, I like putting some stuff too of our family. You know, I do. I you know.
Nah, guys, child, I didn't see that. That might be a perfect video to start on. He wrote a book called Serial Killer, and he was just arrested for a serial killer.
Oh,
I'm gonna Google it though. I'll find it out. So here she is right here.
No, I told her that she wouldn't be on camera.
Yeah, but they want to talk to you real quick.
She needs to go to bed.
They want to talk to you.
You don't need to do that. Just Swiffer.
Yeah, but they have to talk to you first.
So.
She don't like being on camera.
And she just got a shower, so.
Yeah, she got that wet hair.
But.
Serial killer book.
Wait, what were your biggest? I'm getting. What did I say? Yes. What were your biggest strengths and
where? What were your biggest strengths in getting through cravings?
Oh,
Patience. Patience.
pretty much, yeah.
Patience.
If you can wait those cravings out, I promise you they will go away. They will go away.
Being patient.
And
No, they say, listen, they say that the average craving only lasts 7 seconds if we don't entertain it. I don't know how they come up with that, you know, but
listen,
if you don't entertain it, it'll be
remember-
gone sooner than later.
I remember when I like first getting clean, and this wasn't this, you know, last time, this was before. And I remember I just couldn't even pick up my phone. Like I remember being like, you know what, I'm gonna put my phone down for 15 minutes. You know what I mean? Because then I was like, I couldn't get a hold of anybody, and I wasn't leaving the house. And I would just keep doing that until somebody asked you, how'd you get your barbershop, and was it hard?
It was.
I saved up a lot of money when he was.
I had my barbershop before her.
No, I'm saying when he came home from jail.
Oh, this time. Yeah, listen. Everything.
It was our income tax when I got my income tax back.
And this was already, I had already opened up.
Yeah,
my first barbershop I opened up in 2013.
So he had established.
Yeah, I already had all the stuff. When we
the
opened up
chairs,
now,
everything.
we just basically had to pay rent, licensing fees, stuff like that. Which Rachael, like she said, she paid for all that stuff when I first came home.
Well, I mean, it wasn't like that. I just mean like I worked though.
Yeah, but to pay the rent, because listen, my record was messed up and my credit was messed up. So I had to pay, you know, the rent 6 months ahead and all that type of stuff. And
also Frank got, when he came home in December, that, you know, right
2 days before Christmas.
And then, you know, I filed for income tax because I had worked before that. So I had filed for income tax. So we used our income tax money that we got to start up the business. You know, and he said he had already established a shop before. So he already had supplies.
I already had basically all I needed was a place to set up.
Because I had put everything in a storage for him when he went to jail.
Yep. So. I had everything. All I needed was a place to cut. You know, I already had the chairs, all my machines, all the mirrors, everything that we needed. I just needed a place to set up.
And he already had a good clientele base too from before. And when he came home, people were excited to see him and excited to support him as well.
Yeah.
So.
And I had this one girl. Her name is Bryn. See her right here?
No, don't.
No, I was talking about my daughter. You know.
But honestly, like that's how it goes though in a relationship. I feel like, you know, when there's times where, you know, it's not always a 50-50. I feel like that's one thing that I will say with us, and we have talked about that before. It's not always 50-50. Sometimes, you know, it has to be 90-10. Sometimes it's 80-20.
I think 50-50 is just what we shoot for.
Yeah.
You know, but it's not realistic. I don't think. Kina, have you ever reached out to local media outlets?
Yes, Rosa, you can.
To be featured for both the channel and the barbershop? Never for the channel. I've been in a newspaper a lot in my area. In the newspaper, on the news also, for the type of stuff that we do here. So I've been, you know, in my area, I'm known a lot. The newspapers and the media are dope out here. So they support a lot of the stuff that I do. So they're always there. The podcast, absolutely. It's just finding time though. You know, that was the biggest thing. I thought that was Frankie. Is it?
No.
No. Frankie G, you got the same name as one of my homies. So I was like, is that Frank being a nut? Well, thank you, brother. 23 and 1 got a dope channel. 23 and 1, end of sentence, EOS 1090J. That's another dope channel that I look to them and I find inspiration in those channels. Look at Leslie. Leslie popped in 2 hours late. Hey, what's up, Leslie? How you doing? She just popped in like she was at the bathroom. No, I was just in the bathroom. I just came out. How you doing, sister?
Hey,
Yeah, right.
what's going on?
Exactly. Yeah.
Don't mind me, y'all.
Yeah. Be like, where you was at? Oh, I've been here. Yeah. Josh is awesome. 1090 Jake, dope. Both of them. Music. I don't really listen to too much music, to be honest with you. I listen to a lot of books and podcasts and inspirational speakers and stuff like that.
Sharon is doing well.
Sharon's doing dope. You guys will see. There's a video. It'll be out tomorrow. Update with Sharon that I did yesterday. She's doing amazing. She's doing amazing.
Somebody over here. I love you.
It'll
Frank.
come
You
up
do
here.
my haircuts. Remember when you did the Chiefs light on my head?
It usually comes up. That's first.
No, I'm talking about over here.
Oh.
Did you forget you're on Instagram?
I did. 1, 2, 3, Bryce. What's up? Yes. How you doing, brother? All right, Big Head. As soon as we get off here, I'll check it out. And I'll most likely get back to you in the morning. Yeah.
Hi, Maureen.
All right, y'all. We about to get out of here, though.
I gotta wake up, get these kids ready for school tomorrow.
Yeah, they go back to school tomorrow, so I know that's gonna be a fucking, a hassle. Everybody have a great night. Thank you for tuning in with us for the past 2 hours. Everybody, remember to be patient, be loving, and be kind to somebody, because at one point or another, somebody was patient, loving, and kind with us. So remember that, remember that 100%. It's so easy for us not to be patient, kind, and loving. But remember, at one point or another, somebody was kind and loving with us. Yeah, it's late. It's 11:15, so it's time to go to sleep. I just stole that shit from Miss S, Miss R. I mean, right there, 100%. It's 11:15. You see what time it is? So it's late.
It's always 11:15.
Yeah. Listen, G'd up having an after party right here. Go to the brother's channel. He's having an after party. You guys will enjoy it. He got a dope channel. Everybody have a great night. Be blessed. I thank you guys all. Listen, for all your support. Just go out there and make it happen. Remember that through hard work and dedication, anything is possible. Anything is possible. I'm going to say this, and we're going to end with this. There was a gentleman. I posted a video. No, I posted a picture on Instagram last week. And there was a gentleman that said he was insinuating that I was selling drugs. He's like, I don't know anybody that has a barbershop and has 2 vehicles and is not in the game. And I was just my mind was blown away by that shit. Cause I was like, man, listen, first of all, I don't have a lot. I know I'm not stupid though. I know I have more than some, and a lot less than others.
We're living in a mansion,
but
and like
listen,
driving, like
all I told him,
stuff, don't get us wrong.
Yeah, all I told him was like, yo, it's just work. If you work hard, you will get this. He could
not get over it.
He just couldn't. He couldn't understand it. You know what I mean? He couldn't fathom that. And I said, damn, I feel sorry for you, because if you don't understand that working hard will get you anything you want in life,
yeah,
you're behind the 8 ball. You know what I mean? You're behind the 8 ball. So just listen, just work hard. when in doubt, work hard.
Mhm.
And then when you're done with that, start working harder.
Absolutely.
And I promise you, you will be farther ahead in life. Listen, when I came home, I dedicated myself and I told myself, I said, for the next 3 years, I'm going to work, not working 40 hours. I'm not working 80 hours. I'm going to work literally like 120 hours a week for the next 3 years. And I knew that when I did that, it would put me 5 or 10 years ahead of anybody else that I was, anybody else that I was next to, because the average person don't work that hard.
Right.
So if you work hard, I promise you, for anybody that's struggling right now or anything like that, you work hard for a year or two, it's actually like you worked hard for 2 years or 3 years. You know what I'm saying? Because of doing that extra work. So work hard.
Yeah.
Hard work beats talent every day of the week. So thank you guys. Remember, be patient, be kind, be loving, because at one point in our life, somebody was like that with us. And if they weren't yet, they will be when we need them the most.
Right.
So be patient, be kind, be loving. Stay blessed, y'all. I thank you guys. We'll put that video up of Sharon tomorrow and be dropping some more videos during the week. Stay blessed, everybody. Have a great night.
Yes. Good night.